It's the Dance Fusion Show on TVU with your host and Artistic Director, Mary Kuebler. And today again is the Artistic Directors Collection, #2. How are you doing, Mary?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
You know what? It is a beautiful, beautiful spring day, and business is picking up. It's getting like old Alberta. Elbows are going up again, so it's starting to feel like old times. So, how about yourself?
Yeah, about the same. I mean, I can't believe it's the middle of May. How did that happen? Again, it's just flying by this year. Normally, we would be preparing for our year-end recital, but because of restrictions, that's off the table. That would have been in 2 weeks. We would have been at Festival Place. So now we're aiming for a couple of festivals that have postponed themselves till June, which I think is a little more realistic. And as soon as the kids are allowed to come back into the studio, we are going to rent some draping and have our main studio draped with black curtains. And we're going to have the kids come in their groups and videotape their groups in full costume, hair and makeup, so that they have a memento for this year. I mean, this is, for a lot of these groups, the choreography is from last spring. And the kids really want to say, adieu, thank you very much. We've been working on this for too long. Let's say goodbye. So we're hoping we can do that. We're hoping that we get to participate in standing ovations in Fort Saskatchewan at the Dow. And I'm not sure what Shiloh Sturm is calling it, but it was supposed to be Santana, and that is at the Arden in St. Albert. And that will kind of be the culmination of our year. And then we can start preparing for the fall, which is hard to believe it'll be here before we know it, right? So we've got our fall schedule completed. We've got all of our summer school programs online, so people can register for them online. And hopefully we can jumpstart our 25th anniversary, which is 21-22. Hard to believe, get everything going, a little excitement, and prepare for the fall.
Well, it sounds super exciting, actually. So you've got Dance Fusion Television Studios coming to get all your in-house, and then you've got 2 wonderful festivals to look forward to, or competitions.
Yeah.
So that's very exciting.
Yeah. So it is, and that's something that will give the kids some closure too, because these things have been dragging on forever. Hey, yeah.
That's good.
It is exciting.
It's good. That's it. And the rest of the dance community, I know a year ago you guys were meeting as a committee and stuff. Is everybody looking forward to these things? Is the dance community positive?
People are doing different things. Like I have a rural studio. She is president of the Alberta Dance Educators Association. Normally she's done in May because she's in a rural community and the kids help with seeding and all that kind of stuff. So they need to be done their dance year. But this year she's given them a break for 3 or 4 weeks, and then the kids will come back in June if things open up again. And then she'll extend her year into June, which she normally wouldn't do. But the kids are home now helping with seeding and everything else and getting ready for farm time, right? So everybody's taking things differently, doing things a little bit differently. We still have an app, our meeting page on the band app. It's Alberta Dance Studio Owners. And so we can ask questions, exchange ideas on that. And that's about as much as we're doing right now, just because our hands are tied, right? Like a lot of things are out of our control. So, but it's kind of a venting page too, which is helpful, And
anything interesting come up from your students? Anybody surprise you with, innovative and creative ways to get the artistic director's attention for you know.
Yeah, we've had some fun. This week is like dress up week. So the kids started this on their own, actually. It was quite funny. One of the ballet teachers logged in last Friday. And as the kids started joining the Zoom meeting, she's going, what the heck are they wearing? They were all dressed up as Pirates of the Caribbean. They were playing the Pirates of the Caribbean music. And so I said, well, if kids are into that, then you know what, let's do a dress up week. So I do have some pictures and I'll maybe send them to you and you can include them in this show. They're quite fun. And we have another event coming up at the end of May, but I really can't say too much at this time because it's a surprise for somebody at the studio. And so that will come at a later date and I'll show you coverage of that when it happens. So
well, you know, the community continues, right? You can't can't hold them, you can't hold dance down, right? So and what about just one more question, the outdoor? I know you did a little bit of outdoor last year. Are you thinking of any more outdoor this year?
If we could do it, we would be doing it, but we're not allowed to. I don't know if you've checked, the AHS site says gatherings of up to 5 people, but you can only have 2 households. So it would be like a couple from one and that just doesn't work with dance classes.
For sure during the current restrictions in COVID, but I mean, moving forward, it seemed like outdoor was kind of fun.
Oh, it is fun. If they open it up again, you bet we will be outside in the studio, wherever they'll let us gather. We just can't gather. That's the problem. No. Yeah.
Because I know that your team did a few really fun videos last year with the outdoor stuff. It was good. And for the Artistic Director's Collection, you brought 5 videos, and the first one is a 2015 piece, Away from the Mirror. Tell us about that.
Well, Anne-Marie has always loved musical theater, right? And it's a piece from a chorus line. And we went on a shopping spree. I can't remember where we found these. They're like wardrobe mirrors. And we bought enough that we had one for each dancer plus a few extras in case we had some oopsie-daisies. And Ed put them on rolling casters, and then we covered them with black fabric on the back. And so these were a kind of a pain to keep moving around from festival to festival, but they're really effective. And then the costumes that the girls are wearing, at least in the finale, they're gold tailcoats, sparkly gold tailcoats. And we bought them, and we've kind of rebought them back from the kids, and they're used many times still. And we're talking 6-7 years after when we purchased them. There are some things that are just kind of timeless. And that's why this kind of a special number, and a lot of older students in it, but just the logistics of the props and the number of parents that helped move the props and the whole thing. It was quite a production number, and it did really well in festival. It's really effective to watch.
And where was it performed? What facility was it at?
We performed it at the Arden. We performed it at Festival Place. We performed it in Red Deer, at Red Deer College. I don't think it went any farther than that, but yeah, it was in 5 festivals. So it got a true workout.
That's good.
Let's do the whole combination facing away from the mirror. From the top. A 5, 6, 7, 8. resumes, please.
Good. And then the next one is from 2019, and it's a retirement plan.
Yeah, that's a fairly recent one in the whole scheme of things. And that's Richard Andre's choreographer. And it's his, what we call his adult advanced dancers. These are dancers that probably danced most of their life. And they're over 21. And they just want to keep dancing and have fun. And so they did a comedy piece based on seniors living in a retirement home and resurrecting dance once people kind of disappear. There's no nursing staff to watch them, and they let loose. It's quite fun. It's just a fun piece.
And this was where was the video taken?
I believe this was from our year-end recital. Like a lot of the videos are from our year-end recital, which is always held at Festival Plays, but some of them are from other festivals. But I believe the collection you have here is from our recital, I think.
Attention, ladies and gentlemen. Visiting hours are now over. Residents, please report to the common room for your nighttime pills.
1, 2, 3, 4. Get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene, get on up like a sex machine. Get on up, get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene, get on up like a sex machine. Get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene, get on up like a sex machine. Get on up. Wait a minute. Shake your arm, then use your palm. Stay on the scene like a sex machine. Hit it!
I know how to go and get a bag on her. I know how to get a bag on her. Make my ex wanna get it back. That's a fact. Say a lot of books in the back.
Let's get it.
Back, backing it up. I'm the queen of talking shit, then I'm backing it up. Yeah, that, backing it up. Throw that money over here, nigga, that's what the fuck. Said I was getting some, getting some. Ran down on the bitch, she almost on her leg. Just think they fucking with me, must be sick in the head. Why don't you chill with the beef and get some chicken instead? Got the ground, shut it down, had it hype up in the six. If she dead, let her lay, won't bring no life into this bitch. Look at this, cause she'll be a sin. You should call me Cinnamon. Cardi B, bad. Stores is fucking synonyms. We see who winning, we see who got it. You see I'm still in the back making deposits. You see who switched up sides and who was solid. You see who stuck to the code and who forgot it. Talk about it.
1 and then the 2 and 2 and then the 3 and then the 4. Then you gotta breathe.
Back in our day, we used to really know how to party. All you young whippersnappers, sit down, and we'll show you how to have some fun.
I want to have some fun.
And the next one, 2016, Chandelier.
Yeah, this was a masterpiece in prop building, in all honesty. We built this chandelier, and obviously because you can't go to a theater and suspend something from the ceiling, like that would be counting on the theater techs to hoist something up and maneuver it and whatever, and they won't do that. So we had to come up with a way to have a chandelier on stage that we would be able to move on and off. We got battery operated candles, and that's what you see in the chandelier. And then I'm meters and meters and meters of fabric. Like it's amazing. And that was a Laurie Alston choreography piece, and quite amazing to see. It's just a spectacle. And I think you will find as the years progress down the road in future, people will be using props less and less because of all the restrictions that COVID has brought in, right? Sanitizing and all that. So it's kind of nice to show these pieces that have all these props and that are utilized by the kids, because I think that's going to become something that you don't see very often anymore.
Interesting. And then
Party girls, don't get hurt, can't feel anything. When will I learn? I push it down, push it down. I'm the one for a good time call, phone's blowing up, ringing my doorbell. I feel the love, feel the love. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. Throw 'em back till I can't count. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. I'm gonna live like tomorrow doesn't exist, like it doesn't exist. I'm gonna fly like a bird through the down, won't open my eyes. Keep my glass full until morning light, 'cause I'm just holding on for tonight, on for tonight. Sun is up, I'm a mess, gotta get up now, gotta run from this. Here comes the shame, comes the shame. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. Throw 'em back till I can count. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. I'm gonna live like tomorrow doesn't exist, like it doesn't exist. I'm gonna fly like a bird through the night, will feel my tears as they dry. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. I'm holding on for dear life, won't look down, won't open my eyes. Keep my glass full until morning light, 'cause I'm just holding on for tonight. Help me, I'm holding on for dear life. Won't look down, won't open my eyes. Keep my glass full until morning light, 'cause I'm just holding on for tonight, on for tonight. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier.
And 2016, Roaring Twenties.
This was a point piece. Very well done, choreographed by, I think it was McCready, one of our ballet teachers, and the kids just had fun with it. It's a well-known piece of music from the 20s, and the girls just got to do some point choreography, and just like point is not something that you don't just get your point shoes and then you get to go and dance on stage, right? Point is something the kids have to have their point shoes for 2 years before we choreograph a piece of music that they can dance on stage in their point shoes. Obviously, humans are not meant to be dancing on the tips of their toes, right? It takes a lot of strength and skill to be able to do it and make it look effortless. And these girls did an amazing job. As you will see, it's a great piece of choreography. It's very clean, which means that there's not a lot of oops-a-daisies and that kind of thing. It's great.
Good. That's good. And the last one, 2017, Movember.
Yeah. Every year I try to choreograph a piece for our men. Anybody who wants to dance, they don't have to commit to a full year of classes. It's something I put together as kind of a fun comedy piece. And they have a lot of fun with it. It started, I think, probably around 2010, maybe a little bit earlier than that, when I had some dads go, well, we can't commit to coming every week to a class, but we'd like to perform on stage. Let me tell you, everybody is a performer, I swear. They love to get on stage. They love to perform. And this piece of music is from a movie, A Million Ways to Die in the West. Hilarious, silly, nonsensical Western. And Ed and I were having coffee one Sunday morning, and I was just flipping around channels and came across this movie and then this piece of music. And I went, oh, that's it. That's what we're going to do this year. And we have a lot of costumes that we keep in our back storage room. So we have chaps and all that kind of stuff. And I said, okay, you guys put together some Western outfits, and you need to have a mustache, as you will see from the piece of music, and they just have fun. It's just a fun thing to put in festival and year-end show. Yeah, no, that was mine. So it's fun. It's just.
And where's this one shot? What's the video? Where is this one?
I believe this is from the year-end show, because it doesn't happen so much anymore, basically because of restrictions for travel and whatever. But Shay kind of popped in, and he does some silliness in this one.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, they had come from Vancouver for the year-end recital, and he just all of a sudden popped up on stage. It was quite fun.
You men who long for love, you mustn't all despair. There's a secret you should know to capture the hearts of the fair. You may not have the looks, you may not have the dash, but you'll win yourself a girl if you've only got a mustache, a mustache, a mustache, if you've only got a mustache. You may be common folk without a hint of pride, but you needn't be a king to make any maiden a bride. You may not have the name, you may not have the cash, but you'll make that girl your own if you've only got a mustache, a mustache, a mustache, if you've only got a mustache. You may be big and fat, or uglier than sin. All the ladies shut you out, you're wondering how to get in. Well, here is my advice for how to make a splash. You can have your pick of gals if you've only got a mustache, a mustache, a mustache. You men who long for love, you mustn't all despair. There's a secret you should know to capture the hearts of the fair. You may not have the looks, you may not have the dash, but you'll win yourself a girl if you've only got a mustache, a mustache, a mustache, if you've only got a mustache. You may be common folk without a hint of pride, but you needn't be a king to make any maiden a bride. You may not have the name, you may not have the cash, but you'll make that girl your own if you've only got a mustache, a mustache, a mustache, if you've only got a mustache. You may be big and fat, or uglier than sin. All the ladies shut you out, you're wondering how to get in. Well, here is my advice for how to make a splash. You can have your pick of gals if you've only got a mustache, a mustache, a mustache, if you've only got a mustache, a mustache, a mustache, big mustache, thick mustache, my mustache, your mustache. Say the word mustache, a mustache, a mustache. Now we both have said mustache, a mustache, a mustache, if you've only got a mustache. You men who long for love, you mustn't all despair. There's a secret secret you should know to capture the hearts of the fair. You may not have the looks, you may not have the dash, but you'll win yourself a girl if you've only got a mustache.
That's good. And you know, definitely the on the TVU side, the Artistic Directors Collection is attracting new viewers, and people are interested. And yourself, any feedback on the new series? People starting to ask if certain pieces can get in, or
no? But you know what? That's a great idea. I really like that. I told Amy Livingston, who is helping work in the office. You did a show with her and Allie a little while ago. Mm-hmm. She's helping me out in the office. And I said, we need to find some younger kids' performances, like some tap and musical theater and jazz and ballet. So I think the next installment will be my picks from younger classes. I used to teach all of the preschool. I had 18 to 20 classes a week that I taught with the little guys. And they're always entertaining because you never quite know what will happen on stage when they get out there. They stop, they wave at their parents in the audience, or they just kind of come out there and they cross their arms and they're not dancing. And it's always worth a chuckle. So I think we're going to do one of those kind of shows. But yes, I should ask, can you please recommend a piece of choreography that you would like to have seen? I think that's a good idea. I like it.
Wonderful. And it's another great show. Anything that you want to add this week?
No, just everybody hang in there. I know Zoom is not for everyone with all the things that happen with Wi-Fi connections and everything, but please hang in there. I have faith that we will get to perform on stage, and that's our end goal. So everybody enjoy spring, enjoy the dance, get outside if you can, practice dancing out in your yard, and wait for the announcements to come back in, and start thinking about classes that you would like to take in the fall, because we will be resuming registration right away.
That's fantastic. The Artistic Directors Collection on the Dance Fusion Show with the Artistic Director herself, Mary Kuebler, on TVU. Bye now.
Bye.